Hello everyone, welcome to Just Invest Today. And today we'll be talking about how Alibaba is buying back its shares. They went from buying back 6 billion and now they're going to be buying back 10 billion. And that's going to last all throughout to 2022. And this could be a good signal or it can be a bad signal. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think Alibaba right now is just panicking because they saw their shares slide down like crazy? So now they're pushing the panic button. They just need to buy back shares, get that stock price back up, because a lot of analysts have high projections for Alibaba, but the stock hasn't been doing too well from the anti-monopoly probes, all the investigations. So do you think Alibaba is doing this because they just want their stock price to go up and they're just panicking? Or do you think Alibaba actually sees that their shares are actually mispriced? They're very undervalued right now. So when you see that your company is very undervalued, you want to buy back your shares at a lower price, because it all makes sense. If you think that the value of the company is higher, you buy back your shares. So you're getting more value for your money right now. So is the management seeing it that way, or are they just panicking buying back their shares? So we don't know right now, but I think that's a good sign that management is actually being more productive. They're seeing how their stock may be very undervalued, so they're buying back shares. But even with that, analysts are still downgrading their stock on this projections of Alibaba. They're saying that the Ant Group, remember, Ant Group is a part of their business, but when they did their probe on Ant Group, they want them to rectify their business. They want them to switch stuff up with their business. So there's going to be no longer you just getting $2,000 without no capital in your bank account. So there's no more like crazy loans that they can give out. There's no more like financial planning that is just hindering the Chinese market, because the investigation, they're looking at this as this is going to cause bubbles if they're just able to hand out money like crazy. And that's what fintech's doing with no kind of background checks. So they did this probe to kind of make sure that Ant Group just focuses on its core business, not go overboard, not go underboard. So that's what the probe has done to Ant Group. And some analysts see this as a very bad thing, because remember, Ant Group is going to probably affect Alibaba too. Even though the revenues don't hit as hard on Ant Group or on Alibaba, Ant Group, if you can be able to borrow money, you're going to be able to spend more money in like Alibaba, their main business. So this could affect their long-term growth. But remember that Alibaba doesn't use a lot on fintech. It doesn't generate that much revenue on fintech, and they only own like 30% of it. So I'm not sure how much that's going to affect their business, but that's still something to look out for. I still feel like Alibaba is going into more cloud too, and more retail. They're more retail focused now too. So I don't think it's going to hurt them too much in the long term. I still see the stock being more than 300, like 350, around that price marker. So we're going to see what this is going to do. Even in Hong Kong, on the opening, the shares still fell down, even with this buyback news. So the Hong Kong, the stock market hasn't really cared about this buyback program. They're still looking into this probe as this a huge bad thing, bad news for the company. The investigation is not over. So Hong Kong, they didn't react positively to the news. But we're going to see what happens in the US stock market. How are they going to react to this buyback program? What are they going to do? Is it going to be positive for Alibaba moving forward? We don't know. We're going to see what's going to happen, but this is pretty big news. Let's see what they continue to do in the future with their buyback program. So guys, if you like this video, can you please like it, subscribe to my channel, and I'll get back to you in the next video. Peace.